Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Rex Rump will be here with Roxie the Revenant on the Interloper difficulty Triple Death Survival Challenge. We are just waking up in the big house, Grey Mother's house in Mountain Town. After having quite a successful little run here, resupplying. We've got a lot of new teas made up with some extra resources to help keep us warm on the move. And we managed to make some improvised crampons out here as well. Found a ton of food, re-upped a couple of tools, and basically it's time to get out of here. I do want to loot the rest of the neighborhood. Just to see what's in some of these houses. We haven't looked at the bank. We haven't looked at the post office either. So, and we killed this wolf last night as well. So I want to get a couple of resources together before we leave for good. And then we'll head back to Mystery Lake and get, I think I'll be frozen in 36 minutes. What do you think? I don't really want to build a fire right there, so I might wait till later this afternoon to grab that. Should be able to stay warm enough, just bumping in and out of the houses. So check out these cars, try to clear as much as we can without a fire. But yeah, 36 minutes. I've been frozen solid trying to get that wolf hide, which is fine. Be nice to get it going, but we'll wait. Oh, not the first one's in here. Looks like they didn't get a chance to look at anything, or maybe they did. Nada. I'm going to clear all this junk. Hey, a cup of coffee. That could be super helpful getting us out of here. Just actually thinking about the rope climb these next couple of days, getting out of Mountain Town back to Mystery Lake. And I'm not 100% sure that we're going to have the stamina to climb both of the ropes. I'm not 100% sure how to scramble down from top of the first rope. There's another cup of coffee for us already made. So I'm probably going to end up using the rope unless when I get up there it's obvious how to jump down. So I don't want to get myself into a situation where I get injured down there. I'd rather just deal with the fatigue. But since we don't have a bedroll and we can't sleep, coffee will be the key. I do also have this stim for extreme emergency, so shouldn't be a problem, but there's all kinds of coffee in here. This is awesome. Try to do it as efficiently as possible. Open up this safe. I think it's like 40 2 or something. Oh, it's like 38. 38.20 maybe. Alright. Ooh, another Mackinac jacket. That's huge. This one's at 97%. Put that on the outside. And yeah, it's better than the ski jacket in every way. Except it's a touch heavier. I'm gonna do that for sure though. I don't know that I've ever found anything in these boxes, but they're all searchable, so I guess I'm gonna look. Not sure what of any value could be in a box this size. Frozen Apocalypse, but gotta look, I guess. Alright. Well, the safe was basically a jackpot with that extra Mackinac jacket. That's awesome. So, call that a success. Somehow I'm already heavy again. I might run back across the street after the post office. Put some stuff away. I never assume like there's too much here in this building, but it's always worth checking out. Okay. Basically empty. Clear the junk, get out of here. Alright, so I think I'll look at these two houses here on the right. Looks like only one of them is open. All kinds of toys in this house. Rocking horse. Teddy bear. A little truck. Some kind of fun little collector's items to bring to your main base. I think this is the only rocking horse in the game. It's the only place you can find it. Not 100% sure about that, but it's the only place I can think of. Can of peaches. Just a little bit of gear here and there. Probably all the water that I've been gathering that's making me so heavy. Alright. One more look. The counter. Should I take the teddy bear? How much is away? Oh yeah, we can take the teddy bear. Come back for the rocking horse probably. How much does it weigh? Yeah, the rocking horse is a little heavy. Won't be able to carry that up the rope, but we'll know where it lives. Alright, I'm just gonna go check these two cars across the street. Three cars. All these cars are empty. Alright. Go run back to the house and put some stuff down. Warm up for a little bit and then figure out how we're going to get this wolf pelt. Alright, so yeah, it's a lot of water. And a lot of cattails all of a sudden too. But I want to bring all the food with me. Probably don't need to be carrying it around throughout the day. So let's go like this and take 2 liters of water with us and then look at the bad food. It's also the heavy food. Running a little low on food actually. Alright, is there anything I can do inside? Not really. put all this stuff? Oh, I can repair my boots. That would actually be something worth taking the time to do because they're getting kind of beat. Chance of success 70%. Let's give it a try. Damn it, Roxie. Okay. 75%. I kind of want to try it one more time, huh? 25%. Last chance. Let's see. Well, maybe I'll wait, actually, because that warmed me up. So, I'm still borderline heavy. That can be broken down. It saves me that much weight, but... Can opener is starting to get pretty worn. It's my first aid kit, and it's got some books and stuff too. Take one stick in case I need to build a fire out there in a pinch. Alright. Just hoping it can warm up just a little bit. I think I'd even go for it if I was only losing warmth quickly, but I'm just rapidly losing warmth every time I come out here. So, I'm going to continue down the road a little bit. Get the rest of the houses that I haven't looked at yet. Which, at this point, isn't that many. Start in the back here. This house is kind of ransacked. More water. Couple pieces of cloth is good. So I should eat and drink. Just clear out these cans because they're heavy anyways. Alright. Raw venison. Cook that up this evening. Alright, I think I'm going to take the time to break down that bucket, but since I'm already warm, I'll do it as an excuse to spend some time warming up once I'm cold again. So for now, we'll roll out. Oh. It's now blizzarding. Might be about it for the house search. Oh, I think there's one. Yeah, back here. Oh, gonna have to go home. It's cold. Hopefully when this blizzard clears, I'll be able to get this wolf pelt. Alright, so we're back to where we were. This is all searched. Everything back here is searched or destroyed. Let's get back inside. Alright. So, first thing I want to do is just break down this bucket. 15 minutes. Warm us up a little bit, give us some scrap metal. And I mean, I guess I could clean up a little bit and just kind of get organized for the departure. Just try to get a few things in order. Let's see what this looks like right here. Oh, perfect. More books, just one. Picked up some clothing that I no longer need. So, pretty good kit over here now. We've got jacket, boots, pants, and a hat. So you could almost come back here if you got totally lost your gear. Let's try to repair these mittens. Success! She finally figured it out. Still sounds pretty stormy out there. I'm warming up. But I'm not going to be able to harvest that thing with the blizzard, obviously. I won't even be able to make a fire. just clean up the house a little bit. I like to start all of the like base customizations with a clean slate. Just get everything off the walls, put it all in the in a decorations box, and then you know where to get to grab everything. Plates, sometimes you can grab them, and most of the time they're just to be destroyed. So I usually end up just stacking them until I get sick of looking at them. But in Pleasant Valley Farmhouse, for example, I don't know what it is, but sometimes if you grab them in the right way, they can be picked up. Never figured out what the secret is to that. If there is one, or it's just kind of a glitch. Fortunately, I think it's still pretty stormy out there. So, we're basically just wasting time. Trying to stay warm. I thought about the coal situation and how it might even be worth it to go up to the cave that ends up leading to Hush River Valley, and just sweeping that for coal. But I should have done that when I was up at the why is that so far away from the wall? I should have done that when I was up at the trailer, because now it's like a little bit of a walk to get there. I wonder if it's the broom that's getting in the way. The broom was... weird. There's another metal pail. Take 15 minutes. Alright. It sounds like the storm stopped, but now it's, of course, it's dark. Alright, I'm super warm. I'm just going to go for it and see if I can do it without taking too much cold damage. 36 minutes. We'll see our cold meter deplete before we start taking damage. I might have to cancel it. Okay, we did it with minimal damage. So, that's our third wolf pelt. The other two being at Mystery Lake. And I don't know. It's just, it's like doesn't look straight right there. Whatever. Okay. The town is looted. The crampons are built. The wolf pelt is harvested. Let's make a fire and cook up the rest of the food. I'm just going to keep all the water in my inventory because I'm going to make all this coffee as well. So let's see. I'll grab all the firewood that we have as well. We'll put everything away before we go. I need torches. I don't think I have enough firewood for this project. Oh, I've got 4 cedar firewood pieces, so that should be alright. Okay. Standing in front of the fire. Just burn that for the sake of burning it. I don't need tinder anymore. Alright. Start with one of those. That's going to get cooked. We'll start with these coffees. And we'll get these coffees going. Oh, I'm glad I double checked that. I think I might have forgotten that those were there. I'm just going to put all of these away for now. And I want to make sure I don't use all of my firewood tonight, because I want to leave with warm beverages tomorrow morning. So these are all almost done. Let's just get them all at once. Oh, cooking level 4. That seemed like it happened fast. Just making everything. Okay, so we got 5 minutes. Let's do it again. So 45 minutes of fire. Anything else that needs to be cooked? Not really. I'll cook that because I can get some credits for it. I'm not cooking this herbal tea. I already made that, the prepared burdock. I think I'm just going to eat that so it's gone. Looking pretty good. 78. That's a lot of 25 kilos of food. Oh, because it's salt water. Alright, so let's get all of this back in inventory. And then I'm just going to hold on to 3 liters of water. Maybe I'll do it this way. What am I trying to do? I want to put 15 liters up there. Yeah, there we go. And I guess I could boil some more water. I really don't need to though. 25 minutes. crappy torch. Another bad one. That's it for tonight. That's all I need to do. So we'll start another fire in the morning. And then we'll get out of here. Trying to maneuver over to the box. Okay. This stuff we'll all look at after our last fire. I really don't think I'm going to bring any of those books with me. We're taking all of the first aid. Clothes have been moved. We're taking all the food. We're taking 2 pots back to Mystery Lake. We don't need nearly as many cans. I am going to bring 2 because those will be what we walk with. I have a brand new sewing kit. I'll leave the other one here. Should make a note that it is here. I don't need 2 spray paints. I am bringing all of the materials. And I'd like to bring the teddy bear. Okay, so that's not going to work for weight, but we'll see how much of that gets lost in dropping firewood and eating the rest of the food. Now it's a little early, unfortunately, and I'm not super tired. So, I'm trying to think if there's anything else I can do to get ready. There's really not. Guess I could just sleep and leave when I wake up. I'm only going to be sleeping for a couple of hours. Yeah, it's a big walk anywhere else in Mountain Town. If I go up to the cave, I could go up to the radio tower. And back along the meadow back there, there's some more roads hit probably, but I just really don't need anything. I just kind of need to get out of here. So, yeah, let's just sleep and eat I think instead of the bad food, I'm going to eat the heavy food first. Trying to get as much weight off the pack as possible. We still have a cabin fever risk? Oh, we do. 36%. It's alright, our journey home should clear that. Alright, we're fully rested and it's the middle of the night. How's our cabin fever? Went down in our sleep. That's weird. Okay. The cooking pot. There's the stove. So all I'm really trying to do right now is heat up all this tea and drop the rest of the fire wood and get out of here. Guess I really only need like 30 minutes. Just make everything warm. Get started. That's a lot of tea. I probably shouldn't have made all of it. Alright, how did I do on torches last night? I really have 4 that are not so good. Let's throw one more book on there. And, oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay. I wanted to bring the cache as a little souvenir. The former. Now the problem with leaving right now is it's going to be absolutely freezing. And how heavy am I? Ooh, I'm really pretty close. Okay, so we've got hot rosehip tea, hot coffee. We're 2 kilos heavy, which worst case scenario I can drop water. Let's eat this. We'll drink this. Really close. Alright. We're ready. Sounds like it's clear. Oh, you might be able to stop at the gas station. Actually, that's what I'll do. I'm going to sprint to the gas station. That'll allow me to sleep a couple more hours. Wait for daylight. Oh, that rabbit scared me. Sounds like the wolves are out. Did I pick up the wolf pelt? No. Good, we get to do laps. It's gonna add some weight too. And I'm so bad at remembering my items to cure. I either hold them in my inventory and forget to put them out to cure, or I leave them behind. I left the stick, the sapling at that cabin out at Mystery Lake at the Hunter's Blind too. Just totally spaced it. It's alright, no harm, no foul. If anything, I actually used a little extra energy, which is going to help me nap at the gas station, so I might have to reheat my tea. It's the only thing. Which means I'm going to need a fire, which means I'm going to need some sticks. Try to remember that. There should be some sticks out in the meadow. I'll take a little bit of cold damage if I have to. It's cold out here. Alright, there also can be a bear, so I need to remember that. This especially on this low visibility kind of day. Alright, I'm just gonna dip over to this tree and see if I can't find a stick or two. Found a wolf. Just gonna let him do his thing. I don't want to take a whole lot of cold damage, but I do need a stick to warm up these teas to start this fire. There's one. That actually might be enough. Okay, there's my little sleeping pad. I was just going to do a quick sweep. Yeah, it's a book. Perfect. If there's anything on the counter. Burn all this newspaper. Ah, look at us. We saved all kinds of wood. Okay. That issue is solved. Let's get a quick nap in and warm up and let the daylight come back. Alright, it's now sunrise. I'm gonna sleep for one more hour. Cool, almost fully rested. Okay, here we go again. And coffee. Torches while I'm at it. Hopefully I can find a good one. Let's see. Oh, I ended up bringing that tea. Alright, stuff's all good to go. Kind of a funny thing to do, just drop it all in a big pile. Alright, still 2 kilos heavy. I can eat a little something. All these torches are terrible. There's a good one. That's a decent one. Alright, so what did we end up with? Oops. Alright, we'll figure out the rest of it when we get up the hill. So we're close. Might be able to just eat and drink by the time I get up there and be good. Okay, it's freezing this morning. Those wolves are getting after it with those rabbits. I'm not 100% sure we were gone long enough for everything, for all those rabbit pelts to cure. It was a pretty efficient little journey. Something's up there. It sounded large. Maybe a deer the way it's hopping around, but it's a moose. Fuck. Okay. I need to eat. None of these are very heavy. A pound or kilo heavy. Not thirsty, but she drank it anyways. Okay. .85. Can throw stuff down, but I'm gonna need to come back up anyways, so. Thinking the torches might be the best thing to go. Okay. I'll drink a birch tea while I'm at it. Alright, well, I left all the torches behind. Should be okay. I'll drink a coffee on the way up to help me warm up and also give me some energy back. Good to know there's a moose there, but we already kind of had a plan to roll out, so. We'll come back. Oh, everything went cold. Crazy. we're going to be able to make the climb. Not tired enough to need to shed more gear. I'll drink a cold coffee if I have to, but I don't think I do. And once we're on top, we're home free. We just gonna have to replenish torches. I'll probably even just let this one go. And if I have one more, I'll take it. Last torch. It's okay. Do one more of these. No problem. The crampons were a huge benefit for our exit. Just climb so much faster. Alright. Say goodbye to Mountain Town for the time being. It'd be nice to maybe make a fire once we get in the cave. Got a bunch of cattails I'd like to pick up. And hopefully there'll be some sticks because I don't have any fire equipment anymore. But I think we left a bunch of coal inside, so we can make a one coal fire. And I think I'll just take the cold damage through here. So it won't take too long to pick up the cattails. See how cold we get here. A little longer than I remembered. Drink one more tea, there's no reason to be so conservative with it right now. Especially while it's still hot. Helping to lose some weight anyways, stay underweight. There's kind of a lot of cattails here, so. Alright, unfortunately I'm going to lose a torch. Maybe if I hustle, I can get it. Maybe really close. See if it lets me do it. Nice, I got it. Alright, so we got tons of sticks, tons of coal. Burn the sticks first, so we're warm in here. hang out for like a half an hour and warm up. I guess if you had 2 insulated flasks, it'd be worth carrying them both, because you could have 2 different drinks warmed up for you. Alright, so I lost all of the torches. I need to make sure I get a few of those. Other than that, we're pretty good to go here. These are all good again. We got decently warmed up. We'll be right at Trapper's cabin when we pop out, so if we need to swing in there and warm up or drop some gear, I'd like to be able to just book it right back to the camp office, but let's see how many resources that's going to take. It's going to be like the middle of the day. Came back warmer than we left though. Extra coal, new Mackinac jacket, and lots of tea. So it was worth it. It was definitely worth the trip. Continuing to warm up in here. I think that was the birch tea I drank several hours ago. Finally wore off. So I'm not seeing any new coal in here, so I don't know if it actually does despawn after a certain amount of time, or if it's a one-off, that's all you get. Nothing down back there. I think I'll just walk all the way to camp office. And how's my cabin fever? Yeah, it might be worth it to stay outside and try to let that wear away. I think I'm gonna build make the rabbit skin mitts, and then try to get organized to head to Broken Railroad. Depending on how much time we have left, that'd be a cool place to post up for the finale. I guess I could run, but I don't really need to. Oh, we'll be getting cold again. Gotta watch out for this bear. He was on the next gully over, but they'll be moving. They're just flying overhead. Hoof it up this hill. Back through our little land of fallen fur. It's actually a little bit warmer than it was. Oh, I forgot to go look for that arrow at the farmhouse. That was a mistake. I wanted to sweep that area for that wolf that we probably killed. Would have been good for one more pelt as well. Oh well. Alright, one more tea. Oh shoot. Put those away, that was dumb. 2, 4, 6, 4, 8, 9. Yeah. Oh, well, that's not going to do anything. These all just went cold. I blew that. Now I probably gotta make another fire and warm these up because it says it's hot, but you saw the meter at the bottom was all zeroed out, so it actually won't warm you up. I could probably just take the cold damage and get home, but it'll be a way to spend a little bit of time outside anyways, so let's just do it. Put one piece of coal on the fire, hang out for a little while. How much coal did we end up with? 13 pieces. Yeah, that should drop off pretty soon. Okay. Not going to be warming up too fast, but that's okay. +6. Just heat it all up. Alright. Any other See, I could repair that hacksaw. Requires simple tools. Okay. Sharpen up the knife. Where are we at? 16%. "39 minutes. Slowly getting warm. "34 minutes. Basically just trying to hang out outside, get this cabin fever risk to go away. Might even put one more piece of coal on. See if there's any sticks around. It's all kind of far away. There's a little zone. What do we got left here? 16 minutes. It's about 40. I'm probably warm enough to move now. Let's drop all of the tea one more time. Sharpen a knife. Warm everything up. Thermos should still be plenty hot. Oh, it's actually not that hot. Crazy. It's alright, we can make it now. How many torches do we have? Hardly any. You got a good one. Alright. Here we go. The world is getting colder. It's no longer... I haven't seen this single arrow in many days. Broken Railroad's a good location too because once you get into the maintenance yard, you can set up a base in the office. And then you can go to the front office. And you don't get cabin fever sleeping out there. So you gotta watch out for your temperature. Make sure you don't freeze at night. But you can basically just like bunker down in the maintenance hangar and go back and forth between those two beds and never get cabin fever. So it's a good spot if you're planning on posting up. Broken Railroad has bear, moose, lots of wolves, deer. And it's a small map, but it's got a pretty good selection of resources to at least get you started. You don't have to move around a great distance to go back and forth between the structures, so you don't need as many resources to move. So it can be good if you're self-sufficient, you have a bow, and you have some materials to replace arrows. It can be a good place to spend quite a bit of time on an interloper run, which I think would be a good way to end this series if we can get there. A long journey across the Forlorn Muskeg to get there, but a couple places along the way to stop and warm up, keep the tea going. We're already here on the edge of the map, so we're pretty much ready to push forward. I'm interested that I never found the memento hints. I didn't think there was other places that those could live. I guess we never went back up to the front and looked at Alan's cave and that hunter's blind, which is really the only place left I can think of. Unless like one of them is up there for the other place, and then the other one is like in the dam, which is a possibility. But neither are crucial to our chance of survival, so just let that go. I think I'm just gonna cook the rest of this meat if it's in here. And warm up. Did I get rid of cabin fever? Probably not. That was close, 13%. So yeah, it's probably time to start rolling out. Sun is setting. I could walk down to a fishing hut and spend the rest of the afternoon there with a fire. That might be smart. Let's drop some gear and see what happened while we were gone. Awesome, the rabbit pelt's cured. I'm gonna get rid of this torch then. It's gonna kind of change our goals. That's all done. That one's not quite done. Wolf is almost done. We still need one more though, which is probably out there. We forgot to go look for him. Maple's almost done. We got a backup bow. Alright, so what do we need for these rabbit skin mitts? 5 hours. Could probably do half of a sesh on them right now. I'm gonna put the deer pelt away. We've got one extra one of these. Just make sure it's our best one. And I think it said we need 4, so we have 2 extra guts. That's a lot. We only need 3. No, we only need 2. We're holding 3. Okay. That makes it a little more enticing to build. Then we can make some line and we can go fish. So let's see what we can eat. I should have started the fire, I guess. Can cook while we sew. All right. I think they cook better in these pots. Gotta put all this tea up. Oh, it's gonna drive me nuts. Okay. 36 minutes. So let's get these started. Only 24 for the rabbits. But another 30 should keep them from burning. Uh-oh. Got to drink. Might as well eat first. This is all 100%. Okay. $17 and $22, that's barely worth leaving unattended. $20 and $5. 15 minutes. Got nothing left. $12 until boiled. Alright, so we're good. Just let that burn out. And how's our cabin fever looking? Oh, it's increasing back to 35%. We need to spend some time outside, so. Got 3.5 hours left. Let's just do an hour. That'll get us halfway there. And then maybe I make some line. Really need to sleep is what I need to do, so. Let's do that first. Sleep and then make some line in the morning, go spend the morning fishing. The coal fire. Alright, how'd we do? It's getting close. So I think what I want to do, if it's light enough, is make some line and maybe a couple of hooks. And then bring some coal out to the fishing spot. Because we're gonna get cabin fever. Still too dark. Alright. If that's the case, I'm gonna walk downstairs and I'm just gonna at least be outside. Stay out here until we freeze. Can I do anything? No. Okay, so basically this is like the threshold of things falling apart in Mystery Lake because it's cold outside and there's nowhere really to go to like seek shelter and get warm and rest simultaneously without a bedroll. I'm gonna just pass time very carefully. Head back inside. We should be able to start crafting here pretty soon. Oh, I think I'm getting all those chairs are in my way. It's gotta be light enough to bang out a few hooks. Come on, I can see my way all the way to the bench. Still nothing. Nope. Nope. Alright. Well, I guess I can start a fire. I think I have a little more meat to cook, or did I cook it all? I cooked it all. End up running out of water, kind of. Should boil some water. I kind of want to do all of this at the fishing hut. So I'm just gonna keep trying this until it lets me do it. There we go. Alright, so we got hook and line. Cabin fever is at 52%. Let's put another hour in on the rabbit. See what that does for us. It'd be nice to have these before we go out there. %. Okay, I'm gonna finish the rabbit skin mitts. Excellent. Roxie. Now I need to make some fishing tackle. It's weird that the fishing tackle is like hard to find. Doesn't just populate as like something you're... Okay, I can build those anywhere. So, let's go elsewhere. Need to get one more, need to get one more wolf farm out there too. And don't need all this metal on me. Gotta have a little bit of water downstairs. Ooh, my last meter. I'm gonna make water while I'm out there though, so. Get rid of clothing that we're not wearing, which is now our mittens. I don't think I need to bring any food because we'll be fishing. Hopefully, I can spend the day getting rid of cabin fever. So I'm going to stand on the porch and make up some fishing tackle. Just 10 minutes at a time. We'll go do one inside. That's crazy, that was 10 minutes. I only made 2 pieces of line. I'm gonna go do one more, so I've got an even amount of hook and line. Okay. How's our... Dropped a little bit. Let's make one more inside. Go do one outside. I guess I can... Yeah, we'll just do one more. Okay. I don't really want to run. I keep forgetting to put down some of these cattails. I'm carrying like 3 kilos of cattail. Maybe we'll be able to lure a wolf to our hut and get a free shot at him. Pop our heads out there and alright. Oh, I left the cooking pot here last time. I didn't know that. Oh, that's where I was. Remember, I was wondering where that went. Guess like I could have sworn I had 2. Left it in the fishing hut. Who'd have thought? Failed the fire. This is my last torch, so she better get it together. Come on, Roxie. Alright. And we're going straight coal here. Putting water on. Okay, so we're warm. Breaking the ice takes a little bit of time the first time. I should remember to grab a torch before I forget, just in case I let the fire go out. Got 44 minutes. I'm gonna do another piece of coal. And let's fish for an hour. Nothing doing. Okay, I want to break down all these torches, throw some sticks on the fire. Getting started with fishing sucks. Break lines. I bet we catch one fish before everything breaks. Hey, big one. Awesome. Some deer out there. Is there a wolf? That doesn't seem like it. I don't want to sit out here and burn coal all day, so. Don't have a whole lot of time left on this little project. In fact, probably just one more. 36 minutes. But we are warm. Take a few more torches. Might have to just head back. How do we do on? Alright, that significantly reduced our cabin fever, so. I'm going to do one more round of fishing. Nothing doing there. Okay. It's about to get rowdy on us. $28.35. It's just windy. Okay, I'm gonna let this fire go out and do one last session here. something doing. Alright. Oh, I had a bunch of books to burn. That would have been good to remember. We got 5 liters of water. Oh, here we go. Shoot, I missed big time. Came up way short. Oh, that's a big one. Nice to get him. See if I'm any kind of warm in this one. Warmer. Come back here tomorrow and take care of this guy. Alright, so let's see if this works. Yes, indeedy. Okay, gosh, this is almost close enough to get him. I wonder if that means that this fire could burn out. It's always something. Wind, the weather, the animals. Welcome to Interloper. Everything's a threat. Okay, so this is at 141. And when they open the door, still warm. Excellent. Take the meat too while I'm at it. It's a little dangerous to eat, but if we're warm and safe, why not? 36 and 18. We have more than an hour. We should be good. Let's see how the fire's doing. Still 53 minutes. That works. Alright. The wind chilled out too. might be able to chip away at that deer. "27 minutes. Let's just go take a look at it. It's going to be completely frozen. "45 minutes, 15 minutes with the hacksaw." Let's see what this does to us. I can do one more. And then it's time to go home. Okay. Come back to all this tomorrow. Oh, I might still have a fire in there. No, it's 27 minutes. Yeah. Excellent. Just to be safe. Alright, so we'll get those wolf guts tomorrow. And I bet we cured our cabin fever as well. We were out here all day. But we did use a lot of coal. I think it was all the coal that we brought with us, though, from Mountain Town. So in a way, it was a surplus. I don't know. Either way, it's probably time to start moving along. There's books in here. We could probably maybe do one more day in down here on the lake. It'd be nice to have a wolfskin coat before we make the move. But this one's brand new. It's going to take several days. We might actually be recovered before that happens. I am going to walk with a torch though, because I'm heavy, I'm tired, and I have a little bit of scent going. Cold now. Gotta sprint the rest of the way home. Should only just take a nip. I don't think it's gonna be that serious. A nip of the cold, that is, not a wolf. Broke another arrow, lost 3, so I'm down from 10 to 7. Still doing just fine though. We've scored quite a bit of gear from that. Ended up with 7 liters of water. Caught 1 fish in what, 4 hours, 5 hours? Pretty lame. Gonna sleep for the night and maybe get organized. Get ready to get out of here. Let's see. Break that down. Probably make a few more arrows. I think I've got another broken arrow. In the workbench drawer. So, what do we got for food? Not much. I'll eat this guy. We gotta cook this venison in the morning. I'll get these out of my inventory. 90 cattails. I want to clear the island behind the fishing huts too before I go home, before I get out of here. Alright, so let's do a little sleeping. On the bright side, I didn't break any fishing line. Ah, I forgot to put my fucking wolf thing down. Will we ever learn? 2 are cured and 1 is brand new, so how we doing? 46 hours, you guys. We are almost there. There will be no wolfskin coat, but it won't be needed. Cabin fever risk is gone. And there's a dead deer with lots of meat, a la wolf, on the ice right outside of the fishing hut that has a door. So, sounds pretty windy out there. I wish I had got a few more things to cook before I left. What's our firewood inventory looking like? Oh yeah, I left all my tea behind. Oh man, I was making all kinds of little mistakes. That doesn't belong in there. Alright, so I have 14 pieces of coal and a stick. Let's go get organized here. Just not carrying around quite so much gear all the time. Start with birch tea. Just do little rows of 3. And we'll kind of get kitted out as if we were getting ready to move maps, but I don't think I will. We're so close. And there's still a few things left to be done here, Mystery Lake. I would definitely want to harvest that deer that's out there. Excuse me, and do a little more fishing Just that's a good activity for avoiding cabin fever, as you saw. But right now, I just need to harvest that deer, and I'll have plenty of food to last 2 days. What else am I holding that could go away? All of that stuff. Oh yeah, our teddy bear. He made it. Roxie with her teddy bear. Okay. This tea I can line up just so I know I have it. Tea is almost worthless to me. I've never really found it to be particularly useful. It doesn't keep you as warm as the other hot drinks. I mean, I think it's the same as the coffee, but the first aid tea has more of a warming effect on you. And the whole like improved rest thing, I've never been able to calculate how that's beneficial compared to regular sleep. Maybe you can sleep for less time. I haven't actually messed with that, but yeah, if I have other stuff to drink, I'm not making any tea. I'm going to repair my hacksaw. Just listening to the wind howling out there. Failed? I didn't even know you could fail that, Roxie. I'll try it one more time. Alright. Back to an acceptable quality. I would hold on to those quality tools. I'll travel with those for sure. That's a good thing to have. For various reasons, obviously. Expediting the production of your arrows. Oh wow, that cabin fever kicks in quick. But it sounds like the wind died down, so it might be a good opportunity to go and get outside anyways. I should have drank water before I did that. Alright, we got a fresh arrow. We'll drink a little bit of water. Let's go back outside. Kind of clean up our area here. Dreamcatcher's cool, I like that. Everything else is cool for now. Alright. I'll take this table down. And then we'll go spend the afternoon outside. Couple things there in the first aid kit. What am I forgetting? How much water do I have? Enough, but I'll take a couple more so I can cook instead of cook meat instead of boil water. Alright, so we're back to 7? Yeah. I see a wolf out there. And got the wind in my face, so see if I can avoid him. Probably pick up my scent and then come investigate. I'm downwind though, so theoretically he wouldn't smell me. I don't know if it's accurate like that. I might have to pop this flare if he doesn't leave me alone. If he wants to come hang out with his buddy, I'll pop him in the nose from the safety of my one of my fishing huts. I grab all these books and relocate to the one with the door. Okay, still following me, which is what we want. Ooh, too heavy to sprint. Keep an eye on him. He's not gonna catch me. So really I should start a fire before I start messing with him so I don't freeze. He's gonna lose interest in me as soon as I... Oh, where he goes. Alright, I gotta get the fire going, this is dumb. Just don't want him to get too far away. The wind goes right through this place. Clearly. Alright, that should be... Uh-oh. He's at a weird angle now, so... This is kind of sketchy now because I don't know where he is. Oh. Ah, fuck, I shot him in the belly. Well, God knows where he'll end up. think I will expedite time on this. Cook the other one. That needs 35 minutes. Got pretty warmed up. It's a cold, windy day. Down to 6 arrows now. I bet that wolf ends up dying on the ice somewhere. So we might be able to find him before it gets too far away. Oh, it seems like it got kind of nice out. Still very cold. The first time I've seen us slowly losing warmth in a long time. Any sign of our wolf? Not really. I'm sure that the deer that we killed is long gone by now, like he's decayed to the point of there's nothing left. I don't know if that means that the arrows go with him, or if there's a possibility that we could find those, but I'm not expecting to see a deer anymore, which means that we'll just have to like stumble upon some arrows. Okay, the knife is the way to go. This is going to help me warm up a little bit. And that was pretty good timing. 18 minutes. I'm going to drop these. It's 9 minutes. I'll do another liter of water while I go get some more deer meat. Just going to keep burning books. Got an hour and a half. And I only need about 40 minutes for the... Yeah, it's a nice afternoon. Look at that. Drop whatever I have that smells. Had so many opportunities to cleanly kill that wolf, and I ended up just botching it big time. Okay, so I'll do 30 minutes. I should probably do it 2 at a time just to see how cold I get. No problem. That was what? Okay, so we'll do 2 more. That'll be 45 minutes. The water should be boiled, but not burnt out. And we can cook a couple of these. There's 2 left, so should be good actually. Tempted to go walk over there. See if that wolf fell down. Mostly it's just for my arrow. Alright, perfect. Put the rest of this away. And I don't think that cures here, so I'll just drop it there so I remember I've got it. 48 minutes. Let's go ahead and throw one more on there. Sounds like the wind might be picking up again. Yeah, a little cold. 15 minutes. Oh, come on. Perfect. Oh shoot, did I leave the... Oh no, I picked up the coffee, but I didn't drink it. I'm gonna drink that acorn coffee after I heat it up here. Let's get warm. Six minutes. Anything I can do? Can make a torch. 7 minutes with quality tools. That's interesting. Quality tools are super helpful. They do all kinds of stuff. Alright, so I got 9 and change. Why is that 9.64? Oh, it's this one. Oops. One piece of meat. Do want to make sure I bring that with me. And might be worth it to try to cook some. Okay, 24 minutes. I'm almost warm again. I will wait until that one's done. I get rid of cabin fever, almost 15%. Guess I'm just gonna cook one more of these for now. Five minutes. We'll get those nice and toasty. Yeah, 15 on the fire. And it's 35 minutes, so. Let's just go hustle over there, see if there's some birds circling. I don't see anything from out here. I don't know that there's anywhere else he really could have gone though, unless he just didn't die. Just kind of quickly losing warmth, but I don't really see anything over there. I don't want to go too far because that deer will burn. Seems like the birds would be out. But where would he have gone? This is all dead end. Unless he's able to just book it up the hill. Okay. So I'm down to 6 arrows. Lost 4. 40%. But it took us the distance. It's unlikely that we'll lose 6 more before we're fully recovered. And that's Roxie's mission. If you guys want to see more from Roxie the Revenant or any of the other series, which are all various difficulty levels, and it's possible to continue with that character, just leave a comment on the last episode with some ideas of what you'd like to see do next, challenges, places to go, kind of like, how's that for timing? Kind of rare items that are only found in a few places. I might put together a challenge for myself with like a character starting from scratch that is kind of on a Great Bear scavenger hunt. Thinking of like the Banker's Lamp at the Blackrock prison. We already saw the teddy bear and the rocking horse at Mountain Town. Bleak Inlet has hockey sticks. As far as I know, that's the only place to find a hockey stick. I'm gonna check my fire and I think I threw an extra. What else do I know about? The trophies are fun to pick up. They're not super rare necessarily, but there's like gold, silver, and maybe bronze trophies. It's hard to tell when they're not next to each other. But there's some in the farmhouse in Mountain Town and kind of various places across the map. And then maybe pick a home base and try to get everything back to that base and deck it out. I don't know if it matters what the difficulty level is for that. I guess a lot of people like to see players on Interloper because it's like the hardest. But in a way, it's all how you play the game, because you know, as we've been demonstrating here, we can do Interloper at 30% health for, what are we at, like coming on 30 days, we're over a month now. So you just have to be extremely careful. Don't take any chances with when you're walking. Always have a torch ready. Take your shots on your prey that are predators from a safe vantage point. That's why we didn't really attack any bear or moose yet. Because they'll charge you, right? And they'll charge you and then you get injured and or die. So yeah, it's harder, I guess, but you just have to slow the game down in order to succeed. You have to use. It is nice that you have to use the resources for survival and not just convenience. That part I do like. But it's really just a different pace of the game. When you're playing on Voyager or even Pilgrim, like you can die just as easy as on Interloper if you are reckless, and it's easier to be reckless on Voyager and Pilgrim than it is on Interloper, because Interloper has such a punishing consequence for making mistakes, so you just don't make mistakes. But when you play Voyager, you can run a little faster, you can run a little lighter. Your kit can just kind of be the gear that's the most fun to carry and wear instead of like what's necessary. So in my opinion, while Interloper is, yeah, it's definitely the hardest difficulty aside from Misery, which is extremely difficult, especially without the downloadable content and the expansion pack. It kind of is, it limits the game a little bit for like the potential of what you can do. And it's not to say that anything on Interloper is impossible, but it's just harder to achieve it. Harder to achieve it, like, naturally, I guess, for lack of a better word. So I guess survival is much more in your face at every day than just kind of like getting established and starting to thrive in the world. Both are fun. I like going back and forth between the difficulties because it's basically like playing two different styles of the same game. It's not just like a harder version of the same game. The way I play Voyager and Pilgrim is completely different than the way I play Interloper. Okay. That being said, I think I heard the beginning of an Aurora, and that's one thing that I don't want to mess with on Interloper. So I'm going to walk heavy. Ooh, I'm way too heavy. Still pretty heavy. We'll get much closer to safety with the Aurora coming. I don't exactly know how the animals behave on Interloper during an Aurora. I don't know if it changes based on the difficulty, but I don't know if they're afraid of fire in the same way, and I'm not sure that 48 hours left of the challenge is the time to learn those things with 30% health, 25% health. Keep saying 30 because we have the +5 with well-fed. If we weren't well-fed, we'd be at 25% condition, because the penalty is 75%. So we got a little boost for taking care of Roxie's appetite, but that's on us to maintain it. And so far we're doing an okay job of that. But the struggle is real every day, searching for food, making sure our resources are stocked. It's a slow walk back to camp office with everything I'm carrying. What do I even have on me? Is it just because I'm tired? Maybe. This is exactly what I don't want to be doing. Walking heavy into an aurora as night falls on Interloper. So, with less than 2 days to go for our challenge. Yeah. But here we are, doing it. We'll get back to camp office hopefully safely. Inventory some of this food. I need to drop some of these cattails. I'm carrying so many of them. Put them in the cupboard. And get outfitted for a little bit of a lighter loadout. Eventually we can make a wolfskin coat here in the camp office. We have all of the materials necessary, just need that last pelt to cure. And then we'll have a pretty good kit and we can start thinking about hunting bear. Oh, I have food in here. That's good to know. Okay. Let's go inside so we don't get mauled. And what do we got here? Oh, I brought all those books home. That was dumb. That's why it was so heavy. Definitely can do a little more fishing. I think we have everything in order. Did I do one more torch up there and make a fire tonight? I don't think I need to do that. How's our cabin fever? It's gone again. Just comes and goes every day. We're like right on the cusp. There's the aurora proper kicking in. Which is good for if we wanted to make something. I don't think that we do. Deerskin boots or pants. Oh, I keep forgetting to put this cache down. That would look cool anywhere. Just like a 20 on the table. Kind of fun. I once found a piece of gold Has anyone else found one of those? I've seen it one time in all of the games that I've played. It was at Timberwolf Mountain, and I think it was in a prepper's hut, and it was like a little gold nugget. That would be a rare item. I don't know if that... I don't know where that is, if it's always on the map somewhere or what, but that was a surprising thing to see. Alright. Trying to think of what else I can do before the day is done. I'm probably going to want to take all of this back with me anyways, so... I'll eat a few deer fillet. Drink some water. I got lots of water on me now too. How's my clothing? Could probably afford to repair that. Is that my inside layer or my outside layer? It's my outside layer. Plus 13, so yeah, something did get. That I definitely want to fix. Oh, Roxie's so bad at repairing stuff. I don't get it. Jesus. Five times. No long underwear, thermal layer. Okay. Well, that's a pretty good place to stop for the day. We'll sleep for 10 hours and we'll have less than a day to go. So I think tomorrow I want to walk up the hill to the cave that has the lockbox and just see if there's anything up there, because we haven't been up there yet. And then spend some time outside, try not to get attacked and murdered, and try not to freeze to death. And we should make it. So, drink a little bit of water. Thanks so much for spending your time with me today, you guys. I hope you're enjoying the series. I am definitely having fun with it. We'll say goodnight to Roxie for 10 hours. Take care of yourself. Take care of each other. See you on the next one.